Right, let's take a look at this problem. Map some pairs. Design a map that allows you to do following. Maps a string key to a given value. Okay, string key, right, to a given value. And then return the sum of the values that have a key with a prefix equal to a given string. Equal to return the sum of values that have the key. Right. So let's take a look at the example. We insert apple, we give 3. We have sum, we have app, we return 3, and then we insert app again, 2. Right. So the problem here is, so every time we add that, right? So in every node to every node, so assuming that we have a try, in every node, return 3. And why is that? Someone took trees. So, okay, I have a question. What do you mean by sum? What will this return? Okay, pass. Let's see. It should return 3. What about apple? It should return 3 as well, right? But so I'm trying to understand the problem here. So when we sum A and P, okay, what if I insert twice? And what if that's like something different? My apple app ASD. Okay. And then one more sum. Okay, actually it should be insert. Okay, what if, alright, at this position, alright, it is apple because every time if it is an app, it should be 6. Right, so at every node, the sum part is a bit different. It's a bit different. Yeah, I guess when we're adding, we're basically adding that value to that node, specific node. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay, so we return the sum of the values as a key with the prefix value to the string, given string. So when we're returning, it's just very easy. The insertion part is a bit tricky, but otherwise it's pretty similar to try node. So for that I have to create the try node. Let me create it. So let's define it here, and then what do I need here? I need default dictionary, which will be like children. default dect. I give it the try node and self. Do I need, yeah, self value? Yeah, it should be 0 and start. Let me import. So from collections, import default dictionary. Alright, I have those, and I create a self root and create a try node. And here, when we are inserting, we basically create. So let's create a current that is pointing to the root, and then for every character in key, we first have to. So we have to create. So since we have default dictionary, we can just do this like current dot children, and then put C here, which will generate as a tree node, and I'll just put it in this to the current back because I want to move do some operations on that, and then later on I want to use that and continue from there. So it makes sense to just override it. So here I just have to change the value. I have to add the current value to it. At start this will be 0, so I'll just add the current value. And yeah, in the end, what do I want to do here? Let's see, do I return anything? No, I think so. That's it. And here I basically search for what I have, and for that I'll do the same operation. First I create a current, and then I'll have I will go through this, actually not key but prefix. I'll just go over it again, do the similar thing, but actually I can just check if C is in the current that children. So if I check it, if it is in the children, then it is fine. There is no problem. We just can continue with it. So current will be equal to current children C. Else it means that we don't have it. So in this case, I guess we just return 0. Or let's see. Let's see if you don't have it. Right. Actually, I'm just gonna pass this for now because if I don't have this, I'm looking for apt. If I sum that, then it should return 0. Right. Okay. Right, so I just return at the end of this, return the current value. So I think this should work. Right, it looks like it's working. Let me test that case here. Alright, that also works. Let's try something else. Right, I'm just gonna copy this. Put it here. So what's the problem here? I have apple, I sum app. I just return for that. I return 3, which is correct, and then I just insert app, which I add 2 to each one of them, and then I insert apple again. And what happens here is that for every AP, it should return. Actually, it returns 4. But why is that? I think in my logic, my logic works. What I I mean, I thought that would work, like what I assumed, but it is working differently. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I guess. Um. What if I have something like this? Huh. Do I override it when I insert with new? Oh right. Okay, I forgot about that. If the key already exists, uh, okay, then it looks like. Okay, how can I check if it already exists? Um, okay, just give me a second. Right, so this is the fixed version. I just spent some time with the solution, and the problem was that when we have this word in our dictionary previously, we have to put the new values, replace them with the new value. So for that, we just do a mathematical formula here, some calculation, and then later on put the new delta value into those every node of that word, like from the key string. We just for every node we have, we change it to the new value. We just add it like this. With this formula, we can just do it in one line and put it in delta and then just sum with the delta to get the new value into the try. So yeah, that was it.